Good evening, everybody. You are watching my Ninja Turtles channel. My name is Ninja Turtles J Fuentes. We have a great video for you tonight. Very excited to be back here with you tonight on a Turtle Tuesday. We have a lot to talk about tonight, lots to get into, big video. Our featured story tonight is me making a second video about Nick Fuentes and the Ninja Turtles. I made a video about Nick Fuentes and the TMNT way back in 2022. For those who don't know, Nick Fuentes is a live streamer and political commentator who streams on Rumble. Here's a clip from my old video of Nick talking about the Ninja Turtles and trying to figure out which turtle he's most like.
Who was the one with the orange bandana or the orange mask and he liked pizza? I would be him. What's up, dudes? Let's get pizza. That would be my favorite Ninja Turtle. Or I'd be Raphael. Yeah, I'd be like Raphael. I kind of feel like a kinship with all of them.
After I released the video, some people were confused. Why is a TMNT fan channel making a video about Nick Fuentes? The answer is simple. He's a public figure who spoke about the Ninja Turtles. If Hassan Piker ever takes a break from torturing his dog to talk about the Ninja Turtles, I'll make a video about him also. And if Dean Withers ever mentions the Turtles, I would talk about her too. I made the video about Nick because he didn't just make a quick passing comment about the Turtles, he spoke about them for almost 10 minutes. While I was making my video, I found out Nick and the Turtles both like pizza and they're both outsiders. Back in early 2022 when I was making my video, Nick was a lot less popular than he is now, and a lot more taboo. He was radioactive. It almost felt like you were only allowed to say mean things about him. So I decided to say something nice. The response to my first TMNT Nick Fuentes video was pretty positive overall. Most people understood it was a lighthearted profile about a public figure. Even though he's a political guy, my video really wasn't a political statement. I also made a video about AOC and her big juicy booty. Was that a political statement too? I make TMNT videos. I'm really not too political. And honestly, a political endorsement from me would probably hurt Nick's political career. You don't want a crazy guy who pretends to be a Ninja Turtle on the internet backing your political ambitions. It's not a good look. It turns out I'm too controversial for Nick Fuentes. Since the first video came out, Nick has actually talked about the Turtles a few more times on his show America First. Here's a 1-minute clip of Nick talking about which turtle he identifies with most.
He's like the tall, stoic, brainy one. He's like the purple Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I'm the red Ninja Turtle. I'm Raphael. I'm the red one. I'm the one with the little swords. I'm Raphael. I'm the one with the bad temper and the maniac. And he's the purple one with the staff. Who's the purple one? Is that... It's Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, and I'm not the orange one. I'm the red one, obviously. Because I was kind of thinking, because I could really be I could be any three of them. I could be the blue one, because I am kind of like the chosen one, and I care deeply, and I'm kind of like the main character. But I could also be the orange one, because I do love pizza and video games, and I sometimes love to just hang out. But I'm also like the red one because I have a terrible temper and sometimes I'm really intense. But he's definitely the purple one because he's more cerebral and more tranquil. And I'm definitely, I would identify more with the red one because I'm just kind of like a maniac. They all love pizza. Yeah, but the orange one really likes pizza.
Nick's fans are known as groypers. They're known for being rowdy and opinionated and vicious, but they've always been friendly to me. It's nice to see angry, disaffected young men take a break from making rape jokes and causing chaos online to leave a respectful and polite comment on one of my videos. And they've been loyal as well. Many of them are not even big Turtles fans, but they still support my stuff, so I'm giving them the N-word pass. And the N-word is ninja. Maybe they can make an N-tower in the comments with the word ninja. I've made a lot of videos about a lot of public figures, and no one's fan base has been more enthusiastic and grateful. It felt like no one had done anything nice for them in a while. While many other TMNT fan channels have turned on me or stabbed me in the back, Nick and his guys have always been chill. Maybe the guys from the other TMNT channels should think about the fact that someone who would choose the username Hitler Rapist Groyper 1488 is friendlier than them. While one of the official TMNT comic artists was hoping I lose everything that's important to me, the Groypers acted like regular people. Some people will probably say this was manipulative love bombing to brainwash me into their cult. I just call it being nice and normal and civil and polite. Even though my Nick Fuentes TMNT video wasn't political, the political people came out of the woodwork. One side was calling me names and insulting me and threatening me, while the other side, the Groypers, was just being friendly. If you're wondering why Nick and the Groypers are growing in popularity, just look at how they treat potential supporters. Maybe the Groypers are slightly rebellious guys. You know who else was slightly rebellious? The creators of the Ninja Turtles, Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman. They self-published the first issue of the TMNT comic independently, and it was an underground underground success. Guys like the Groypers should essentially be the target demographic of the TMNT. They're young men from like 15 to 50 with disposable income. That's the target demographic. But instead, they've been disenfranchised and excluded while the TMNT panders to girls by adding several female Ninja Turtles, to the LGBTQ by adding a lesbian Ninja Turtle written by a transgender author who fantasizes about political violence, and to the anti-white crowd by race-swapping April O'Neil into an ugly fat black lady who appeals to no one. Maybe instead of shunning and scolding and fighting these guys, try listening. Now, I'm not saying you have to agree with everything these guys have said or done to respect the fact that they were nice to a stranger on the internet when they had nothing to gain. And honestly, who's nice to strangers on the internet? Do they also say please and thank you when they talk to AI? On another show, Nick made fun of people who collect TMNT action figures by doing an impression. I posted this next clip on Twitter with the caption, "Point of view, you're talking to me."
Nice Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figurines. My Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figurines. They're collectibles. They're not dolls. They're collectibles, you idiot. They're not toys. Those are highly valuable collectibles, you idiot. That would fetch $50 on eBay.
Someone even sent in a meme I made, and Nick reacted to it live on his show to tens of thousands of people, and he laughed.
He's posting
I've only had a few other live streamers react to my content on their stream, and it's always really cool. Nick has also talked about Master Splinter. Nick responded to a super chat by saying he feels like Master Splinter because he's getting older. He compares himself to the Turtles meme where Splinter is helping the baby turtles, and then they grow up and they're helping Splinter when he's old.
First year poli-sci major. Been watching you since 9th grade.
Wow, that's crazy. Since 9th grade? I'm so old. Dude, I'm literally Master Splinter. I'm literally Master Splinter with the baby turtles. And now I'm the little old man. I'm the wise little old man with like a cane. And you guys are walking with your hand behind my back. Hey, we're gonna help you up the stairs, Unc. We're gonna help you along, Unc, to take your Lifetime Groyper Achievement Award. That's crazy, dude. I'm so fucking old.
Nick and I have never spoken, much like I've never spoken with many of the other TMNT channels. But even as just parasocial acquaintances, Nick and his guys seem to be a lot more genuine than most of the other TMNT channels. And in some sort of bizarre way, they think I'm more genuine than most of the political channels. We've interacted online a few times, and it's always a pleasant experience. Whether you're into politics or Ninja Turtles, I think people value authenticity. They like to hear someone's honest opinions, while most other TMNT channels take pride in unquestionably loving all TMNT content and never saying anything remotely negative like unpaid cheerleaders for a multi-billion-dollar company. I take pride in actually caring about the output and future of the franchise. I'm a real fan, and I want the Turtles franchise to succeed, even if it means saying something unpopular. Now that sets me apart from most of the other Turtles channels, the slavishly devoted fanboys who soy out over every TMNT project. But the thing is, I'm closer to the average potential fan than they are. I represent real fans who have standards and taste. I'm not afraid to ask for more, for what we deserve, to demand it. You have to tell the truth. You have to fight. You have to take risks. Playing it safe profits you nothing. And to the just be thankful it could be worse crowd, I say it could be better. It should be better. Nick Fuentes is obviously a political guy, and I am a Ninja Turtles fan channel. We're in different worlds, but he's always been friendly enough, and I appreciate that. When it felt like most of the other Turtle shows were against me, Nick and his guys like Jimbo Zoomer were chill. A lot of people have said Nick is racist, but when he says he doesn't care if you're black, white, or green, he means it. Forget saying you have black friends. Now Nick Fuentes can accuse other people of being racist because they don't have any green friends.